Hey guys, Dr. Derry here, owner of Revision Health Services, and a question that I get often is about back stiffness. And so patients are like, man, I'm just so gosh darn stiff. And I get it, I totally get it. And I have some stiffness in my lower back as well, and really who doesn't as we start approaching, the later decades of life. But there are things that you could do for it. So if you want no more stiffness and you just want to feel better, and maybe, you're not looking for that magic cure, but you're willing to put in some work to feel better and have long lasting improvement that's dialed in for your body and that is safe and effective, check out these few things with me, hang with me, and I'll see you in about 2.5 seconds. All right, so I want to go over some low back and back mobility to help improve some of that stiffness. And what better way to improve some of that stiffness than standing? And so yes, there are some things we can do on the ground. I do them all the time, but let's try to find some ways to do it standing. So let's go over a couple things here. And so in the past, I've done a really cool video on kind of you putting your hands on your hips and extending backwards and kind of just exploring that range. And I like this one. It's called lumbar extension or extension-based exercises. And so you can kind of tell that I'm standing, putting my hands on my hips, and I'm really just pushing my hips forward and kind of arching back. Don't crank your neck back. There's no use in doing that. This is a low back mobility exercise. What I like is you can move your hands in different spots of your hips. And so you can push and kind of breathe out. Push and breathe out. Okay, let's go over that again. So that's the lumbar extension. So you're gonna stand, you're gonna drive those hips back and here. Now, what if you have discomfort or pain through this? Don't work through the discomfort, work up to it. And so I always tell people flirt with it. You're gonna say, hi, discomfort, but you're not going to move past it because there's a point where we can have improvement and feel better, and then there's a point where we can go too far and the irritability of the tissues can skyrocket it, which can make the rest of your day not feel as great. All right, so a good thing to follow up with the extension, what we just did is the bending over, and so I'm just going to have my feet kind of in line with my hips, and I'm gonna come on down. Now some people are like, man, I can't touch my toes. Okay, that's not a huge deal, right? But we're just going to bend forward and we're gonna feel the lower back kind of loosen up. Now, how many do you do? I don't know, listen to your body until you feel like you've gotten the most out of it as you can. This is safe for most people. I do this with my people with have osteoporosis, only mild grade as well. Many people have had any type of laminectomies in the past or posterior discomfort into the glutes. And so there are people who can do this, but again, listen to your body. It's not appropriate for everybody. And then my last one here, I love it. I love this one. But you're gonna use a chair. And so what I did is I just pulled up my bench I have. So we're gonna step up with the left foot, and then we're just going to rotate. And then left foot up, and then rotate to the left. And what this does is it helps work into that hip as well. Now, what's really cool is you could put that foot up and put a little weight into it. And so you can see I'm shifting my weight forward a little bit, and then I'm rotating. Ooh, this side's a little stiff. And I'm using my hands for a little extra pressure, a little on the side, and then push. This hand you can do whatever you want with. Oh, and another little crack there. And breathing out. I really like people doing about 8 to 12 on each side there. That's embarrassing. So every morning I have a protein shake, a little plant-based protein with peanut butter and a banana. So sometimes I get a little extra GI stuff there. Ooh, great stretch, great movement for the lower back. Foot up, rotate towards that leg that's up. So if the left leg is up, you're gonna rotate towards the left. Guys, this is taking care of that stiffness, 100%. And so there are many reasons why you can be stiff, but that low back stiffness often responds well to this type of stuff. So in standing, we did flexion and extension, and then we also did rotation with that leg up. You can do rotation standing like this, but add the legs, feel the difference, see how it feels. And so I just like putting out a couple little tidbits of information like this. It's not for everybody, but if you find yourself in a pinch and somewhere where you can't get on the floor, these 3 standing mobility exercises can do very well to help improve some of that stiffness. And so please leave some comments in the comment section if you have any. Yeah, feel free to reach out at any point in time. And then if you like the content I'm putting out, please subscribe to the channel. Again, this is Dr. Michael Derry, owner of Revision Health Services here in Jacksonville, Florida. And until next time, stay healthy and take care of yourself.